Hey guys, welcome back, welcome to my channel. So as you can see from the doll I have here, as you can see today we are unboxing Megan. I had no idea that she was gonna get here today, just because she was like in Tennessee like last time we checked. So yeah, I had like no idea that she was even gonna get here today. I was totally expecting her to like get here like next week, and I had like ordered her like on a release day with membership that Monster High has or Mattel has. So yeah, so I had like no idea that she was gonna get here because usually packages get here to me like in 2 weeks of ordering them. At least from Mattel, and usually just like any packages in general, usually it takes me a while to actually receive them after placing orders. So yeah, so I'm just so happy that she got here early. And I know that some people got her a little bit earlier than me, but again, I do live like in like a small town, so like of course packages are gonna get here a little bit later. But yeah, just taking a look at her box. Her box actually is really pretty. As you can see, she does come with, I'm not saying that it's a gimmick, but it kind of feels like it. Since her face does come off, but yeah, her face does come off if you haven't seen. And I'm kind of like scared of that just because I saw when the doll leaked, I did see that her face makeup was coming off the face template. So hopefully that was just because it was a prototype or whatever the case may be. Hopefully that doesn't happen to mine. But yeah, as you can see, the box has like a little picture of the dance scene from the Megan movie, which I've only seen the Megan movie like once, so I'm not like completely familiar with the movie. And it was like an okay movie, like as terms as like how sci-fi movies are, or like horror sci-fi, I guess. But yeah, I'm not sure if this camera angle is like good. Sorry because of that. I'm like doing like a drop down camera, so like I may bump the camera once in a while. So yeah, now let's finally open her up, and yeah, so here she is, and I'm not sure if she is, but she looks a little bit smaller to me. I'm not sure if that's just because I've been like around larger dolls recently because of my smart doll. But yeah, I think she's like on a little sister body. I may be wrong. I haven't seen like anyone else's reviews, so this is all coming from me. And again, I could be wrong. Um, but yeah, as for the way she's displayed, um, I'm not a huge fan of how she's displayed. I'm not sure if it's just mine. Like if I was an inbox collector, I wouldn't have liked how she was displayed just because she looks a little bit messy. But yeah, since I'm not, I will be like, of course, opening her. And before I do open her, I will want to take a closer look, but actually of without the little dust cover thing gone, just so there is no glare on the screen. So yeah, so here is the background. I'll like go over it like a little bit just so you guys can see it and pause to see the full detail. As you can see here, there is like the little where like I guess they're making her, and there's actually like a little Monster High journal on there or a diary. And yeah, the I always like the backgrounds of the box, especially like, oh, and there's like a little message there. I always love the backgrounds of the box, especially if you're like an inbox collector and if you're like such a fan of the movie. Like for the Chucky one they did, I absolutely love like the details in the box. Of course, I'm not sure if I like the actual dolls. I still haven't gotten them, which I'm like kind of debating on getting them sometime in the future. But yeah, um, I'm not sure if you guys saw all the details, but yeah, let's finally open her. So here she is. I'm not sure if I did keep like me unboxing her just because it was a little bit messy. But yeah, here she is. And again, I'm not 100% sure if she is like on a smaller body just because she feels a little bit smaller. At the end, I will like bring like another Monster High doll to compare her to, or at least G1 Monster High doll, or at least like, you know what I mean, like one G1 style type of doll. But yeah, here she is. I'm not sure if these sleeves are connected just because I know sometimes you do like the disconnect of the sleeves when they're fishnets, like with Gulia and stuff. But yeah, here she is. Again, if I did keep the video, you guys would have seen where her face kind of popped out when I was unboxing her. But yeah, for the hair, I will say it's really soft. I'm like 90% sure it's Saran. just because it doesn't feel like nylon or look like nylon, and it definitely is not poly. So I will have to say that it probably is saran. Again, I'm not a doll expert, but from the feel of it and looks of it, I will say that it is saran. So yay, I guess. And yeah, her bow is kind of like tilted to her face. I will say I love her more than I thought. Of course, I did order her, and originally I was not gonna order her. I was just gonna let this drop go without me ordering anything. Just the more that she was out, the more, and the more I kept looking at her, the more I actually wanted her. So I did end up ordering her. And yeah, let's actually take a look at the doll now. So her face, she does have pretty neutral makeup, and I actually really like this doll. She feels like, in my opinion, she doesn't really look like a monster doll. Just because again, I feel like more of the drops lately have been looking like more humans with like the Beetlejuice doll, at least for like Lydia, the Lost Boys doll. I think that was the last doll they did, Skullector doll, which I think it's still available, which I did not get just because I didn't really like the look of it, and the materials just look like really cheap in my opinion. But yeah, the Lost Boys doll, the one with Netflix, what's it called? The onesie dolls. They also look like human dolls. So yeah, so I just feel like a lot of their collector dolls have been looking more and more human. So yeah, so I feel like she could pass for like a human, and like you could like just dress her up, which I kind of like. Not that I like that Monster High is doing, but I feel like you can like dress her up to be like any doll you want. And yeah, I could like totally customize her, like you buy some doll clothes from Etsy. But I'm not sure if I'm just saying that because I've been like totally in love with like dressing up my dolls lately. But yeah, taking a closer look at her actual dress, she does come with a little skullet on her bow. Oh, sorry, my cat is like bumping against her. And she does have this like bow with a skullet in the middle, and I'm pretty sure that they are small blood drops on the bow. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure, I'm like 90% sure that they are blood drops, and it does have like some stripes. And I can't really remember Megan's outfit from the movie, but I'm pretty sure it's like similar shape to the one that is here. On her dress, there is like a small print of like some computer stuff or some chip stuff. I'm like not that into technology, so sorry if you are. I'm like not 100% sure what it's supposed to be, but I just know that it has something to do with like technology. And under the dress, there is some tool at the bottom to make the dress like kind of like fluff up. So yeah, so the dress does not sit directly on her. It does kind of like fluff out, and you can like kind of like mess around with it to get the shape you kind of want. But yeah, on her stockings there is another detail which I'm not sure what it is. Again, I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Yeah, there is some detail on them. On the shoes, they do, again, they are like some object shoes, just like how Monster High has been doing it in the past. But yeah, they are black with some skullets in the center of them. And then the objects are, I believe this is supposed to be like the the paper cutter or whatever it was. I'm not sure. It's like the thing she holds when she's doing the dancing. And then here is the robot, which I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. I know it's a robot, but I forgot from what it was in the movie, because again, I only watched it when like it first released. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the doll. I will like take off her face right now, um, and yeah, hopefully it's like not too hard to take off. Um, I'm not sure if we like can like just pull off at the bottom or at the top. Yeah, it's at the top. So here she is, and I will say that this is like really cool of Monster High to do. I've like never seen a doll that can do this. But yeah, her face underneath is really pretty. And I feel like this is like really creative for Monster High to do. And yeah, her nose does have like a small hole, which I want to see if it's like all the way deep. No, it's like kind of like molded on. I didn't know if it was molded on or if it went like all the way down. But yeah, her face does have like a small molded on hole and then some details at the top, and you can see from where the doll mask clips on. I'm not sure if you guys can see that properly, but yeah, it does clip on. And her ears, when you take it off, she does not have any ears. And yeah, and all around you guys can see like how her face mask or her back color isn't properly like to her neck color. But yeah, and this is like the face mask, how it looks off. Which when I first saw the pictures, I had no idea that she had a face mask on. So yeah, so again, I feel like it's really cool of them doing this. Oh, and inside you can see where it clips on. So let me put the mask back on. I'm trying to like not get any of her hairs inside of the mask, just so it doesn't look weird later on. Hopefully it's like not too hard to put on. Yeah, it wasn't really too hard to put on, but yeah, you can see like how the mask doesn't go like all the way around, so you can see like some of the robot color coming through. So I do wish that all the neck color did like go all around with like the pale skin color and it didn't look brown, and the only thing that did look like a copper color was like underneath the mask. Just so like when she had the mask on, you couldn't like really tell that she was a robot, except for like her eyes, which I'm not sure if you guys saw. Her eyes do have like some power buttons on them, and they do look kind of robotic. But yeah, that's it for the doll. Oh, and she does have like a bag, which I will show you guys. Again, I'm not exactly percent sure. I'm not totally sure what it's supposed to be, just because again, I have not seen the movie in such a long time. It kind of looks like a Furby. If I'm totally honest with you, just because it does have like some molded on hair. At least that's what I think it is. I'm pretty sure it's like hair. And the bag does open. You can't like fit anything inside of it, but it does open. And yeah, here it is. It does have like some nice wings to it and some hands. Again, I'm not sure what it's supposed to be, but it kind of looks like a Furby. And as always, she does come with a stand, which is just your typical Skullector black stand, and a certificate of authenticity that says Skullector M3gan. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, I will compare her to a regular G1 Monster High doll, just so you guys can see the size comparison. So here I have Claudine. She's the pre-production one. But yeah, you guys can see how she is a little bit shorter than G1 Claudine. And again, she is the pre-production Claudine, which I'm pretty sure that she's the same height. But yeah, you can see how shorter she is, and I'm pretty sure that she is shorter. I don't think that any of my posing is affecting her size. But yeah, she is shorter than your regular G1. I'm pretty sure that she's the same height as the Squid Game doll. But yeah, she is a bit shorter. And yeah, I will like be washing her hair. Hopefully the face mask doesn't complicate me washing her hair. I will probably like take it off just so I can wash it. I'm not sure if I will give her if I would like just wash her hair with regular conditioner and water, or if I will boil wash her hair, because I know in the movie she kind of like has some waves, I believe. I'm not, again, I can't really remember, but I'm pretty sure that her hair isn't completely straight. So I'm not sure if I will like be completely like straightening it. So I will, if I will be like boil washing her hair, or if I will just like kind of just regular wash it without any heat to it. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know that it was like kind of all over the place, or at least it was for me. I'm not sure what parts won't make it in the video, just because yeah, I'm like still getting a hang of all this filming stuff, and like actually making the videos, and like recording stuff and editing them. And I'm not sure if this camera, or I'm like recording on my phone. I'm not sure if I said that before, but I'm recording on my phone just because I kind of like the look of the drop down camera. I feel like you guys can see more in the video than me just like showing you guys her. So yeah, I'm not sure if I will keep that. And if you guys saw my room tour, I did mention that we are moving to a new place, so hopefully and that place probably will have an office, So I will be able to like put all my dolls in there. I will be able to like have more dolls, and I will also be able to like have like just like a dedicated I guess desk space with my, which this desk is supposed to be like an L-shaped desk, but right now I just have it to be like a regular long desk. But with my new desk, I will be able to like record a bit more comfortably, just because I won't have to like move anything out of the way, like my keyboard and stuff, and like unplug anything. So yeah, so hopefully that goes well. The only thing I'm dreading on doing is like moving all my things, especially since I have like so many dolls. I feel like there's immense amount of anxiety of them like getting damaged in the process or losing them. But yeah, especially my smart doll, which I feel like I've been talking a lot about in these past videos. But yeah, I just can't help it just because I really love my smart doll. Which if you guys haven't heard of smart dolls, I do have like a video of me unboxing her if you guys are curious. And yeah, that's it for me today. I will stop rambling, and yeah, let me know if you guys like this video. And yeah, comment, like, or subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.